do my strict overhead press day.
Yes, sir.
It's the program he put me, make me freakishly strong. Godzilla, zero chance.
No chance.
So yeah, let me see what I gotta do today. 1 set of 5 at 195, 5 sets of 3, 205. And then we got the 2-inch board close grip.
Two board, which is 4 inches, yeah.
Oh, well, I've been doing it wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been doing the smallest one.
Well, this would be a 2 board,
Okay.
and then this would be your 3 board. So that's,
Okay, I think I'm
You
gonna
get a
do
measuring tape.
What is this?
that's bigger than one. That's a 5 board, or no, that's a 4 board, and this is 5 board.
So which is the smallest?
This would be your smallest 2 board.
Okay.
So this is your Saturday work board, and then this will be your primary bench day work board.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a big deal if you do the other, we'll start switching to it now.
Okay, cool. So we got 5 sets of 6 to 255. We got lat pull down.
Yeah.
We got 5 sets of 8. Lateral raises, 4 sets of 8. Reverse fly, 4 sets of 10. He made it just in time to do the workout with us. Here we go. We got big boy Derek Smith here. Oh, we gotta go do something.
So, Michael, they're wanting to know, how strong did Ryan Espy feel?
Ryan felt really good. Round 1, there was so I wanted to get the shutout stakes over with the first round, and he had 1 foul, and he's 1 false start. And in the referee's grip, when he was back pressing this way, so I let my pressure up, thinking he's gonna get the second foul. They didn't call it, so when I went to sit back down, I missed my press, and he hit me hard and hurt my elbow pretty bad. So that got me scared to try to press. And then the next one I went out, and I got that foul. But yeah, he felt really strong. I don't think the gap is that big. I gotta get my hand and wrist a little bit stronger. I think my arms equally as strong. The false starts, I got that quick press on him. I was like, oh God, if I could just hit that spot. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I knew it was a big ask. I mean, he was number 2. He's been number 2 for a while. He actually, the last time him and Cody pulled, he beat Cody at the 2018 WF. So, I mean, he's number 2. Cody's number 1. They pulled around some after. I'd like to see that match. I actually think Corey's got a good shot on May 21st, so 6 weeks. He's pulling Ryan left-handed, just because he has different tools than what I have. But I definitely think I can close the gap.
Okay, GB19 wants to know, Mike, when is your next match? And Will, I really am. Hey, Mike, I'll donate again if you can bench Derek. Somebody's calling out Michael to bench Derek.
That's definitely not happening. I don't know where I'm supposed to grab it. It's going to be weird.
Okay.
But yeah, next match is 6 weeks versus Rivas at the East versus West 3. Right's going pretty good, so we'll hopefully that works out for me.
All righty. Well, you guys better get to work.
So,
That's it. Bar first.
bar first.
Zach, now, is this where are you benching?
What do you mean?
Where's your bench grip at?
Oh, we got right there.
Oh, you bench that far out?
We totally.
Everyone's different. It's been what works for them.
So I used to do like right here.
Okay, that's where I prefer.
Is it? Okay.
I feel stronger in it. But okay, the only reason I'm bringing this up is that we want to mimic your bench grip on your overhead press when you're using a
Hey,
straight
Devin.
bar. When you're using a log, obviously it's different, but when you're using a straight bar, we want to get it as close to your bench grip as possible.
Well, then I think I'm gonna start benching closer to you.
Yeah, bring it. I want you to bench where you're comfortable. I'm a more narrow guy myself.
Clint PMK wants to ask a question of Derek. Come on over here so they can see you. They want to know, what did you think of Tim's performance yesterday? Step out that little way a little bit more. You're still damn big. Okay.
You're too big.
Tim's performance yesterday. Tim did look. I would go a little higher and sideways. Looks like Matt more than I think he should have at the end, which went right into Tim's power. Because Tim has his crazy bottom 2 fingers, this ability to hold on, and Matt ended up trying to roll more than he should have. So it was impressive. I mean, Tim's strengths held up where Tim's strong at, So it wasn't anything too shocking. I was more on running Matt go somewhere else type of thing. But yeah, he went into Tim's strength, I think.
All right. Yeah, someone's saying, good to see you in the shot with Michael Todd. Will, I really am. Okay, let me tell you something about this, Will. So the thing is,
You partial? That counts.
the Levon Devon contract thing, we can't really comment on that. And the reason why we can't really comment on that is because we only know what Michael's situation was with Devon, with their contract and their rule system. And so we don't have any idea legitimately what they agreed to and what they didn't agree to. And the thing is that as Michael has been a part of the WAL rules have frequently been changed mid-season after contracts have been signed, after matches had been accepted, and it was just a thing. Rules were changed as promoters decided to tighten them up, loosen them up, and rules were also changed according.
503.
Rules were also changed, just according to referees' preference. So the fact that rules can change after contracts have been signed, there is precedence for that. So we don't really want to sound off too much on that situation because it's two athletes we greatly respect, and basically they're grown, can work it out.
Grab this behind you.
That looks like lightweight there, honey. Warm-up weight. All right. What is that? 95 pounds. All right. So for all of those just jumping on, we are in Brandon Allen's personal gym. Absolutely loving it. We get used to working out at the Monster Factory, so we totally enjoy having the privacy of not being in public gyms. So we absolutely love this. There's this beautiful wife right over there sitting on the bench. And, of course, that big-ass dude over there, you know who he is. Arm wrestling Derek.
A little bigger than average.
Yeah.
Derek.
Jeremy Coleman says, laying the smack down, Rebecca. Sub to Brandon's channel. Thank you, Levon Gasparini, for dropping that link in there. Dylan Dooley says, Brandon Allen is a boss. Can learn a lot from him. What is Michael's total PR of what?
It's just total.
Well, I can tell you last night his personal record was 2. So I don't know what you're asking specifically. Yeah. Rebecca, can you tell Brandon Devon's forearm says, "What's up?" He knows me, kinda. He says, "What is up?"
Michael, what week are you on?
Meant MT and Brandon Allen, of
195.
course. I'm great you could jump. I'm very happy that you could jump on, Levon. Always awesome having you here moderating. Anti-clout chasing club is the back of the shirt over there.
So what we got, babe? What we talking about?
I don't know what y'all are doing right now. 2 at the age, I guess enough. 2 at that age, LOL.
This on y'all's channel?
Yes.
Oh, I was supposed to be in there.
When did you go yet?
I was waiting for you to give me instructions.
Brandon Allen, true meathead, waits for no one. Will I really am? I would love to go to your restaurant in Scotland. Which beard is better? I guess it depends on what you like.
No, this way. That's what you told me.
Okay, that's where you're. I thought you were inside of the things before.
I was just putting.
Okay, all right. If you're on the same area, you're.
Yeah. Ever since you told me to keep it consistent, that's what that was.
Brandon Allen, here's a great question for you. What do you have to say about Toddzilla going after your pupils?
I love it because he's getting his ass whooped by the big guy right here. So
This guy.
the chance is coming back for him. That was closer than
A lot of people
a
know.
lot of people thought. So give chance 6 more months.
Some good reps right here by the big guy. He's gonna make one of the 6 reps.
6? I already said it. And then he gets 6.
Britt doesn't want you to have any more left-handed matches, Michael.
Well, that's unfortunate for him because I arm wrestle both arms. So,
Absolutely.
actually, I can close the gap on that one. That wasn't. I just needed to know where I was at. Considering my left is not trained, I just do my workouts. I'm not on the table with it.
Yeah.
I'm pleased that it's currently sitting at 5th. I'd like to pull Dave Chafee left-handed because he's sitting at 4th.
Is that a call out?
That's all I'm gonna call it.
100% a call out.
185.
Is that okay with you? Is that a good jump for you?
Yeah.
Oh, 195 is the one you said.
Yeah. Do
You want to just go right? 5 zones good.
Right there, going in.
Will I really am? I'm going to at Derek. Derek, he wants to know if elbows are on the pad,
So these are 5.
how much difference does a person's weight really make?
I mean, still has to transfer. I mean, you talk about weight moves weight. I mean, it still caters through joints. It's like links in a chain, but still the more muscle you guys have, so weight still has to do with how much muscle capacity you can hold, right? So it still has to do with it, but In terms of like leverage wise, not a ton. They still have to go through the joint, but just weight allows you to have the muscle, so weight still matters.
Awesome. And Jay Monster, I just got on, but what is everyone's reaction to Matt Mask and Tim? Good match or bad match?
I thought it was a very good match.
That was
Yeah, I mean,
first out of 5.
there's people are complaining about the rule set, whatever, but we all agreed to the rule set when we took the matches. So I mean, you get set to arm wrestle under whatever
Not too
rules.
close?
You agree to arm wrestle. It's no big deal. I mean, it's just
I'll be behind your spot.
it's funny because people get upset about this. Well, the rules are signed in the contract for the whole Levon and Devon thing. Well, then they get upset about this situation, but we all agree with the rules. So it's arm wrestling. I mean, you need to.
Well, because you don't have the
Or a
backwards.
supermax format,
So you're
there needs to be a
holding
little bit more
yourself up.
flexibility,
It's
running
really hard to do
fouls,
that backwards,
also
it
toe
really is.
straps, stuff like that. But I mean,
You want to go down and wait?
PAL rigid rules.
And you knew it when you accepted it, yeah. So that's basically what our,
Well, actually, you're stronger in seated,
when you
but
talk
with
about
backwards.
the
So without backwards,
Tim versus Matt match, it was an awesome match when you realize that Tim went in there as a shutout steak. Shutout steak. All he had to do was get one, right? And I understand that PAL rules are so cringe. I don't like watching the micro foul be called either, but guys, it is not the referee's fault. The promoters decide what rule set to have the referees call. Then the referees catch shit just for doing their jobs. Now, if you want to call them out for not calling as they're supposed to, according to the rules, that's one thing. But calling them out because they're calling according to the rules, that's a little hanky.
Well, 35.
Quarters and cents.
But no, we thought it was a fabulous match. The big dog won Levin Gasparini $120, so you bet on that shutout steak.
Against me?
No,
I was like,
big dog.
it's a good bet. It's a good bet.
Talking about Tim, baby.
Yeah.
Brenna Williams wants to know, Derek, when is your match versus Dave?
Still waiting on everything to finish with the money. But hopefully July. Hopefully early July. But I haven't announced it, so wait on the money thing to figure it out.
Don't make it July 9th. There's another event going on that day.
Ooh. Well, there's already a tournament. I think it might be July 9th. It's that same weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. So
There you go.
we'll see.
What were your thoughts about Corey versus John Brzezinski at that event?
Oh, is that the same July 9th one?
Yeah.
Take quarter off and put 10 on for dinner.
Man, John has so many options.
John what?
John has so many options.
He's lethal, and he's only getting more dangerous the more time he's on the table.
Like, when Corey gets in his lane, he's so strong. I think he's strong enough to pin John. And I think he can get there, but will he get there throughout a whole suit match and live there and be successful there?
I think he's going to get at least one. I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
going to get
I
at
can
least one.
definitely see him getting one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen past that, whether John, adjusts correctly and, come out of the lane or just.
Brandon, Natalie, I'll tell you what, I will bet our house on the fact that John will not smoke Corey 6-0.
Bet the house on it. So.
Bet the house on it. And I'm going to tell you why I'm right, and I shouldn't,
Best out of 5.
because there's only 5 rounds, okay? So it cannot be a 6-0.
Like, is it just the best out of 5? So if we win 3, it's over.
Yes, he's like, we don't have to keep killing ourselves. Yeah.
Quarter 10.
Yeah.
Does it matter which way I turn it?
I mean, I want them all looking in, but that's just my OCD speaking. It doesn't really matter, no.
Yes, the answer's yes.
If I turn it in, there's a gym that has like,
Trust me, Gil.
you know those commercial gyms that have the hexagon plates with like the hand holds?
Yeah.
They all have to be perfectly.
You gotta square them up.
Oh yeah, if they move, I gotta square them up.
Okay, Derek and Michael, you guys are going to have to do this. Go ahead and do your set, and I'm going to tell you what it is. I got you.
We got Luke, so.
All right, Will.i.am gave us a donation to see the thumb war between Derek and Michael Todd. Let me. Money's on Mike.
I feel like a hitchhiker thumb, so it's hard to get around that thing.
So fast. I got so fast.
Jesus. Will.i.am actually had his money on you,
Whatever it
honey.
takes to win. Whatever it takes to win. That was the king.
No matter where.
Drummer boy, thank you so much.
You're up there.
See how I caught him flipping with that one though? That was a smooth transition.
Are you up next, Michael? Because I can ask you this question.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
What are your thoughts about global ranking considering the significant rule changes could influence matches depending on the athletes? Could we have a certain stability on rules?
I don't know. Global rankings are very difficult at the top. I mean, obviously, like Levon, right? We don't know if anyone's close. We'll find out. After that, a lot of it depends on the day. You know, a lot of people go, well, if you'd done the WAL, you would have beat Devon. Man, I was the 7x9 pad was not something I came up with. Just when I came over, I adjusted to it. All my biggest wins won 7x7, so I can still arm wrestle under that format. I don't know. I don't think it would be cool if we just had a uniform set, which is what we've always had. The strict rigid rules, but that's not good for entertainment. It's just not. That's why the WF and EAF finals are so boring, because oftentimes 2 fouls and you don't even get to see the match, right? So, I mean, I think some of the jockeying around, all that straight to strap. I love straps. I like all matches starting strap. I'm fine with it. But I also like, if you're someone I've never arm wrestled before, I want to feel that first ready go and slip with you to see if I can slip in the center with you. I'm like, okay, then you're not too strong. You know,
What would you say
if I
from-
slip down here, then I'm.
Well, from someone new to the sport, like, I'm 2 years into this. Yesterday was one of the most boring events I've ever been to in my life. It really was.
Rigid rules.
And I'm just saying, yeah, it's different rule setting, right? Where as opposed to watching something like how did I get into this? I watched the WAL on YouTube. Why was that so exciting? Because it just happened quick, you know? So, like guys yesterday at the event were like, oh, how come there's people off the street coming and watching this? I'm like, what are you talking about? They would come in here, see, this setup and then a slip and be like, what is going on? I have no idea, leave.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you have to. I mean, you got to be a loyal, committed arm wrestling fan to follow that type of arm wrestling.
Absolutely.
Obviously, like PA vendettas, we love it, we watch it, we order them all. But it's the most boring shit in the world.
Right.
Unless you
It's
know
not
who
gonna
you're
go
watching,
forward.
unless you're invested in the outcome.
Sure.
But you have to make arm wrestling entertainment. Arm Wars is doing a spectacular job.
Yeah, Arm Wars is
Not
great.
even just the matches, but the behind the scenes, the character build up, the story. It gets you invested regardless of who's arm wrestling, right?
Devin, I think that's a fabulous question. And I told Derek the same thing yesterday. I told you yesterday that Tim's win over Matt added even more validity to your win. It shut a lot of the talk up.
No, I mean, it just hurts me if I try to
Weak old man, the reason I beat him.
Now we know.
I thought I was not that weak. What was the question?
There was no question, but you're sexy.
So he just admitted I'm more champ. That's what happened.
They're saying if Tim's on a weak old man, it proved it, I guess.
What did you expect to happen?
Well, the thing is, Matt told me he was completely switching up his game for 10. I'm not going to normal move. I said, if you do a normal move, I don't think Matt wins. So going in, I was like, oh, Matt has some crazy shit up his sleeve. Okay, we might be able to get this. But in the end, he ended up more back than sideways. So I just think Matt didn't switch up the game until too late. You know? But yeah,
Hey,
Tim did
Paul.
what Tim does, just like Dave did what Dave does. And we got to see together the challengers, not adjust. So it's too late.
That's a tall dude too.
Super tall.
He seems super tall, he's so narrow.
Yeah, he's very long lever, you know. But he has a very long lever and a very strong hand. Once you tie yourself to that long lever and strong hand, I don't think his arm is at the same level as his hand and lever, you know.
So, Michael,
That must be nice to be able to touch your chest.
there's a question. How did the refs become refs?
They're at an event, someone didn't hire refs, like, hey, you want to come up and ref? I'm just kidding, that's how I do it.
Michael Todd, give us that professional answer.
How do the refs become refs? Most refs, I believe, are
Like
former
Sean
arm
yesterday,
wrestlers. There are arm wrestlers who, like, hey, I want to learn how to ref, I want to be a better ref, you know. They're not always arm wrestlers, but there's referee seminars that you go to.
seminars,
And, you know, you get qualified.
qualified. That's the short answer. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe.
UAL offer sanctions and stuff like that, like referee sanctions?
Pretty much every league does, from what I understand, except for like WL, because they don't.
Right.
They're like, Leonard Harkless has been doing it forever.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
The
no
Leonard was
website.
at
You
Feed
can
Tables,
get
get rough.
you get certified online.
Leonard, you can Bill.
Armwrestlinggraphs.com.
Yeah,
I can't think of his name.
Yeah, Leonard would take
Lucas.
the table.
Lucas.
Oh, that's Bill.
Bill.
That pulled me here is house. Bill Loxton versus just second to your house.
Wait, hang on. I'm good.
Versus
Oh, Luke Pulcher,
Luke
yes.
Pulcher. He's running the website for. He's the one who told me about the website where you can become
It's just
certified as a
difficult.
ref online.
Yes.
And they do like a video interview and stuff.
Yes. Luke Pulcher is a master referee for WAF. That is where rigid rules were born.
This is the first one that Mark-
And PAL continues them with, as does IFA.
Your log in right next week is gonna fly.
I think it'll be good.
So they all have their own certification programs, but you have to know the rules.
Probably like G25.
And then they actually watch how you apply those rules.
I think I'll get 10 on 215 on the law.
That looks like
You want to
it's-
go Starbucks? You want Starbucks?
No, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Sweet. This is round 4, right?
Correct.
There you go, Omar.
I'm gonna go back to the other rib. This next one, just to see if it changes.
Thank you, Mark Music Man. We had a good time with Monster Factory Arm Wrestling. This next one is going to be really off the hook.
Now, I really do think the next one's gonna be crazy.
It's going to be insane. I just don't know what I'm going to do with that many men in my house for that many days.
Well, we have a lot of people saying no.
Yeah, you have had made it clear I'm not cooking though,
I
right?
did.
Okay.
You're welcome to make stuff at home, but you can cook your own food.
Yeah.
5 or 3?
Bleach. You're on the beach, right?
I never thought about that. So I saw in here the question, do you think there's any chance that this whole strap argument could just be a ruse to get more attention for the match?
100% that's a possibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely it
We're
is.
all talking about it.
I
Yeah.
have no idea if it is. It's 100% a possibility. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think Levon cares at all. I think that he's told he's supposed to care. So that's why he's making content.
I mean, we don't know, but it's creating hype and drama, right? This is so cool that it rolls like that.
Oh yeah, the rollers on it? Yeah, you can even replace them too after they get worn out for the years.
They keep racking them on him. So you get walk to the lift and sit right there. And just keep doing it. So,
That's smart.
so you should take care of the pants.
That's really smart.
I gotta go there in a second.
Devin says it's just military mind warfare. He says Devin's trying to set Levon's nerves on fire.
I mean, you can't put anything past it at all.
How's this weight feeling, honey? How's this weight feeling?
Oh, it's fine. Like I said, I'm used to doing the log, which Brandon says is easier, and the fact that I'm hitting my log numbers on the bar, he thinks my hand wrap next week's gonna be really good.
Ah.
That little neutral grip of the log, put your shoulders in a safer spot, and it's an easier press for sure. You can do more weight. So if Michael's doing his log weight on the straight bar as fast as he is, next week should go. Just not getting it off.
Awesome.
Great.
Hey, Phil, glad to see you on. Yes, his KOT
One more.
predictions were finally good. You know, you got a 50-50 shot. It's just his 50-50s haven't been working out too well. Thanks, Phil. Absolutely, guys. If you guys will hit the thumbs up, you just have to X out of chat, hit the thumbs up. It sends it out to more feeds. These guys, if you're just tuning in or getting in Brandon Allen's plan to make Monster even more monstrous.
So monstrous. Extremely monstrous.
Well, we'll play with 13 so Derek can reach.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be short for Derek, but
It's
Too
one
much
time
further.
I'm just going to grab a little bit.
it's some bench work. Yeah, two work. Two more bench.
You got a call?
All right, get the powder. Give me the back.
Oh, yeah, you got that scissors.
How did you feel yesterday?
Good. Let's do left arm up there. It held up. Left arm doesn't tire me out too much because I'm all hand and wrist. So I don't want to get on the big muscles too much. Just rotate those hands. So the form's a little sore, but The elbow's not too beat up. A little bit, nothing crazy.
That's good. Michael's elbows is like wrecked today.
Elbow guy.
Yeah.
You warm up? We just
Well, yeah, we'll go with bar. So those guys that are using a bench block like Michael's been using, just to clarify some things. This would be a 2-board. This would be a 3-board. This would be a 4-board. And this would be a 5. We literally will never use these outer ones. We're only going to use a 2-board and a 3-board if you're training under me. And I think Michael was using the wrong one. So,
I was.
So can you tell me the benefit of the?
are the boards?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just a way for us to get more bench work in without putting too much strain on our shoulders. Coming all the way to the chest is going to put more wear on your shoulders. So this is stopping us from hitting all the way down our chest, but it's very sport specific, so it's really going to help our bench. And it's just to work different sticking points. For example, if you're always coming to the chest and exploding off there, that's great for that power off the chest. But now you're stopping at higher points and then getting the explosive power from there. You're engaging with more muscles through that lift. So, if you get stuck in a spot, hopefully we train that spot quite a bit, which is, I think a 3-board is probably a better number for someone as long as Michael, which is why we do that on our primary bench day. For our secondary bench day, we do 2-board. That's working just those sticking points to help transition from pec dominant press to a tricep dominant press.
So, then it's over.
Yeah, well, once you get underneath it.
You know, Michael loves this kind of training. Like this is his thing. When he was having to take off for his match with Espy, he just pouted while I'm in the gym working
Yeah,
out.
I'm just trying to get my.
He was like, I just want to move some weight.
Close grip or wide
Yeah.
grip, we're only going 2 finger spaces in. So your traditional grip, and then if it's a close grip, you go in 2 spaces. If it's a wide grip, you go out 2 spaces.
Feet on the bench or?
Feet up or out, however you want to. Yep. Good. Two more.
Right. Funny for me, and
I was just thinking that's really cute.
Go ahead, Eric. Get on.
I'm not looking at my feet at my bench.
Well, the reason why we lift our feet up on this, it's making lightweight feel heavier. Because it's taking away the stability you get from pressing your feet on the floor and making you stabilize your body.
Engage and stabilize it better, right? You'll feel it.
I know, I figured it still might be too small for Derek. Fit there?
Wait, how do I have the grip?
Well, it's a closed grip, so 2 finger spaces in from your traditional grip.
Like this?
Whatever you
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Right here.
Okay, now
Yeah,
go on 2
go to
fingers.
peak.
1, 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Same thing as me.
My feet are gonna fall off the wall.
You can stick them out if you want, whatever you got. Yeah, there you
No,
go.
horse straight. Here we go. What are you doing?
Yep.
How many?
Just go 5 to 6, whatever you need. Get warm. And wrap it.
So what is our working weight? 265, what is it?
I think it was 255?
Okay.
Oh, board. Okay, it's working.
255.
We're getting this question a lot. Do you know any top level arm wrestlers who are vegan?
No, I had top level arm wrestlers who became vegan who are no longer top level arm wrestlers.
Didn't Rob Bates back in the day? Was he
Well, Rob went vegan and then he lost the president and people goes, eat meat! It was so funny.
Sounds cute. Prime example.
Do you want to go quarter or go 2 plates? What do you
2
need?
plates is fine.
Derek, how do you want to go quarter first?
I've never done this.
Yeah, let's do quarter first. Derek. Let's let Derek quarter and we'll jump to.
See, I normally don't.
This isn't something you're going to get to see very often.
Well, I would definitely do just a little warm up, even if it's a quick one.
Like I said, I don't warm up anyway. So, I mean, the fact that you got me warming up now is a good thing.
Working weight.
Thanks,
Yeah, I
Phil, for
never
dropping
warm
that down
up
there.
arms. If I feel any pain at all,
Big boy
I'll-
is up.
It's
Does
just
Derek have a nickname?
Mammoth.
Big
I think he used to be called the Mammoth.
Big ass dude.
I've been calling him the Mammoth. Let's see if we can stick.
Call him Bad Derek, which
One more.
stands for big ass dude.
So are we 5 sets of 6 or 5 sets? That was just a warm up, right?
Yeah, we don't count that. We don't count until we get to the working weight.
Yes, what's up?
King of Cali, is what someone says. Yes, sir.
Well, that actually makes sense.
Yep.
We're gonna be done with that quarter, Michael, because we're going 255.
Jenny's just gonna wait for it.
She's a badass, dude. When I was powerlifting, squatting 1,000 pounds, Jenny was the reason why I was able to do that. I could sit on my ass in between sets while she loaded 10 plates on for me. Oh, that's awesome.
Grizzly is good too.
I
Oh,
would jump, but it would be-
it's so
I would do it
cute.
for a week.
Feel Woody being awesome
What's up, Phil Woody?
Just dropping those links down in there to our guys.
Gonna be in the Monster Factory in what?
Subscribe.
12, 13 weeks, something like that?
Yes.
So you're a lot closer.
Yeah, maybe it's just going everything. So, my grip is about here.
Mm-hmm.
So, coming into bigger spaces is getting me closer than earlier.
Gotcha, gotcha. So are you staying, what are we doing here?
Well, Derek's gonna try this just for this second. Derek's in here.
5?
We're at 6 reps.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to sound off on that just a little bit about Devon and Levon. I don't think anybody is scared. It's arm wrestling, guys. Seriously.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
It's funny to see Devin scared when he just went and fought the mountain.
Right? And Levon's definitely not scared. It's just arm wrestling.
10 and a 5.
But I will tell you that Levon is used to strict, rigid rules because he's pulled under PAL and WAF. And so he is used to strict, rigid rules. So in my opinion, this rule set, Devon definitely has the upper hand because there are running fouls. You cannot foul to get the restart. Looks good, baby.
Yep.
I don't think that's necessarily true either. I don't think Levin thinks he has zero chance with the strap or with the other
I
strap.
100% don't believe that's true.
I mean, I think, I'm pretty sure,
I think he has 0 chance at all.
yeah. I'm pretty sure Levon is like, sure, tie him to me, you know?
You want to try this way?
Yeah.
Thanks,
The last
Phil.
one moved great.
Yeah, he looked good.
What is this weight?
255.
255.
Second set, 'cause he didn't do the 225 for 6.
He did 225.
For 6. So do you want to count this as his second working set?
No, this is his first trip. Okay, if he gets over 15.
Sup?
Yeah.
Sup?
Here we go, Big D.
See, guys, they're not getting to use any
One more.
leg drive at all.
Yep.
Too easy. Too easy.
Got Marcus on. Thank you, Marcus, for tuning in.
Yep.
That's okay. Brezink is the GOAT. He can do what he wants to do. But if you guys want to continue hanging around, they're going to finish this workout, and then Michael's going to get on the table, at least with Brandon. Hopefully, Derek, we just don't know how people are feeling. That looked great.
Yes, sir. It's 5 sets of 6.
You guys are putting in good work.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pretty good powerlifting program.
Yeah,
I can't remember who came up with it, but it's pretty good.
Usually in the summer out here, it's gonna be 100 degrees. We're here banging out. It's rough.
I don't doubt it.
We're going right to the pool after.
Our gym, before we converted it into. you
Oh,
know,
is Neil on?
Is now heated and cooled. We was my turn. We to die because of the humidity on
Yeah.
ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see Neil.
Humidity.
Oh, it's so bad.
When we hit 40% humidity, we're all dying out here. That's very monsoon.
I'm looking for you. Neil, if you're on, has there been any word? King's Crossing says, is that Derek Smith or am I tripping?
Yes.
That is
You're not tripping.
the one and the only. And yes, that is Michael Todd too. And no,
Well,
there's
yeah,
been
it's
no
my
fighting.
channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's our channel, honey. It's our channel.
Hey, no, that's not why I got that. It's Jenny.
I just started watching that.
Easy there, man. Easy.
3 seasons into it.
Yes, this is Brandon's home gym.
So
Way
I have
better.
a little pain right here, and I get that when I bench.
Oh,
Because I can't come any close to this. So when I come down, it's almost like it's pushing it in some. So it always hurts me.
what, tough?
I mean, I don't think it's gonna make any difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just deal with that pain, you know.
Yeah. When I didn't work out whenever there's pain, I would never work out.
Right?
Absolutely.
Easy to.
If you are not subscribed to Arm Wars, be sure that you have done that.
It's getting out of the rack.
What they are doing with their new production is absolutely
I would have
amazing.
you bench it on a little rack.
And I'm not seeing any Arm Wars at all come up in my chat. It's weird.
Hey, unracking that feels great for me. Unrack something easy.
One rep.
Levin, Gasparini, or Phil, if you guys see any of Neil's stuff that I'm not seeing, would you please just copy and paste it to your comments? Marcus Thompson, get everyone some beers after this hard session.
Some what?
Beers.
Well, I'm not a beer drinker, but the rest of the guys may want a beer. In Giordano's later,
We are doing that.
which is gonna be amazing. Man, easy there, easy there.
Yes, that is Derek. It's not a Sasquatch.
Is this set forward?
That I just did my fourth one.
Yeah.
You'll have one more.
Yeah. You and I will work there, customer.
Get this one in one shot.
So they're saying that Ryan is on a live with John Brezink. We're actually going to do a live later this week with Ryan. We got some stuff to discuss about this community.
Right.
Yeah,
Come on, there.
looking good.
One more.
All day.
There you go.
If I had the ability to put that in slow motion, you would have seen that bouncing and vibrating off his chest.
Right.
You don't have your feet involved.
Ryan says he needs a beer after just watching you guys work out.
Is that big, Ryan?
No, this is Ryan Boussier.
Come on, last one. Yep. Nice and snappy.
Snappy.
That's what we want.
You said explosive power.
No grinders. Grinding reads too much weight.
Yeah, Marcus, we're definitely going to go. Thank you for the donation. We're definitely going to be going to Giordano's.
100. That's a fact.
How long we been waiting for that, Lover?
Baby, ever since we started this no play. I said the reason I accepted the match was not because I went until Ryan left. I knew they had a good on Vegas. So that was the reason.
Got one more big guy.
I was hoping I didn't butcher it. Thank you.
Come on,
Butcher
we
what?
got this.
Ryan's last name. Oh, okay. I'll tell him that when he finishes his set.
Come on, Derek.
Why am I not seeing his comments?
2, 3, 4.
Last one. Oh, no. Come on. Here we
One more, here we go, here we go.
Oh, you drop.
Oh, yeah.
You just got off balance.
Did we get stuck?
If you want to roll on some user
So, we just had a suggestion from Neil. Pickup, Arm Wars.
Who's that?
What would you think about you and Iron Horse at an Arm Wars event? Not Iron Horse.
Wild Horse?
Wild Horse, sorry.
Oh, Mr. Matt Mass.
Yeah.
I looked on that. He's a great puller. He's not super heavy right now though. That's the only reason people brought him up to me. I'm like, well, trying to make that climb. That's on the thing. I'm not saying I'm the favorite feed him, it's just I'm trying to make that climb. He's not on the list. But
Oh,
Matt's
sorry.
amazing.
What?
People, now because Matt lost to Tim, people are saying that a lot already. But me and Matt, it's an interesting matchup. We arm wrestle differently, that's for sure. He has a big old hand too. Yeah, we'll dance at some point, I'm sure. I'm really focused on the Dave thing right now. So I'm not even doing any matches.
Right?
Yeah.
But so Dave Chavy's matchup session right now before so
As it should be. That definitely deserves the respect.
So is this warming up too?
Yeah, we can. We'll this way warm up. It'll probably be 1 1/4 for you for 8s comfortably. We'll see, maybe 2 plates. Derek's not gonna be able to be partial.
Big Mark giving you an extra shout out, Derek, because that bench had to be harder for you because of those long, long arms.
Trying to get buff.
Oh no. Oh, you're still.
It's still way slower than what it is you guys have. For sure. What is this? It's still way slower than what it is.
A2Z Dillery, I think you may have just given yourself away for not watching Monster Michael Todd's channel, because if you're saying it's nice to see him pumping iron, that's something you see on the regular on our channel.
You can look like that without working out.
Right? Complete. Never worked out. Never. It must work out. Nope, not ever.
Y'all
Funny thing,
should,
You get that, you get that in the elevator. You get that.
Just need one.
y'all should have heard everybody on the strip last night, Michael dragging that big ass trophy
Oh,
down
it'll be-
Fremont.
it'll be-
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It's on a single.
I got you.
code.
Alright. So
So-
is this the warm up again?
We'll tell you about that as soon as Michael gets done with this
We'll
set.
see how this moves for you. Hey, if this gives you any trouble, we'll stay here. If not, we'll look two ways.
Sunday, Monday.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I figured we do it too.
The
Now, I
smoke.
do a little bit more momentum when I'm doing these sets at home. Do you want momentum or no momentum?
I just want to make sure you're progressing.
Okay, yeah.
So whatever you do, as long as you're consistent and
Yeah.
adding weight each time, then we're fine.
Yeah.
The Schmo says, honey, you are, he didn't say honey, that's me. It says, you're looking young, 20 pounds lighter and more lean, you look
I
even
feel
bigger,
better. I feel a lot better.
way healthier.
This man said as soon as he walked in here and saw me, he's like, you like to see a huge difference in your physique.
Oh yeah, right, I
thank
walked in. You look completely different. Hey, did you see how big Chance looked walking up to his match for Todd?
What
Shoulders popping out with a little flower shirt.
Right?
I tell you what, customer, I'm gonna ask Brandon Allen that question, since he was one of his last competitors.
Who's that?
What do you guys think about Larry Wheels not competing in King of the Table matches for now?
I think it's fine. I think that he put so much pressure on himself in these matches, and you know he just needs to get some wins. And I think his plan of doing tournaments is great. I also think his plan of doing strongman is going to hurt his arm wrestling. But I truly believe that Larry's too big for his frame for arm wrestling. He has amazing one rep power, which is phenomenal in powerlifting and strongman, things like that. But he doesn't have that endurance. I think him at 260 is a way more dangerous arm wrestler than him at 285. So when he does a strongman training, if he were to do a strongman training, trying to maintain lower weight and just doing it for conditioning, that would be great. But yeah, I think we all know Larry. He's gonna push the strongman training very hard to do very well at it, which is gonna make him bigger and, in my opinion, not as good as an arm wrestler.
There you go.
So
There you
is
have
this
it.
the second set or first?
This would be the first working set.
Gotcha.
We're going down to Larry.
Do what?
So we're going down to Larry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry guys, this is the vibe crew right here. They've been a lot more fun if we get at the same time.
Now that would have been an amazing training camp. Larry Wheels, there's your little idea there. You needed to have all these guys there at the same time. Would have been awesome.
Indeed.
Just check out that back. We got to fully appreciate it.
Get a lot back. Get a lot back. So I'm feeling this on the left.
You're doing 6 right
Yeah.
Right here.
8.
From yesterday, you know?
Of course.
Going down, I feel it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that first hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, I thought they were going to call the movement, let up to be pulling me. They didn't call, so we just sat back down, and then it's just,
Oh, man.
and it's
Unless
very
their
bad
arm,
timing. Very bad
unless
timing.
their arm would have busted.
It did not feel good.
Mark one.
Yeah, someone caught that, Derek. They caught someone trying to give you a riser for one of your matches yesterday. Really appreciate all you guys hanging out with us. This was really just impromptu. We just talked about it on the way
Yeah,
over here.
So I'm not going to lie, boy.
Well, it's just something that folks don't get to see.
Right? And it's a fun workout. This is what we do every week. I mean, the weight changes. Like next week will be my ANRAP. Not on these movements, but strict overhead press.
Okay.
Compound movements.
Yeah.
We only test compound movements. All the accessory work is just to improve our compound movements. So the compound ones are the one that we're most interested in.
Come on, dude.
Now, if you want to go back and watch this full workout, Brandon Allen is videoing it for his channel. And I bet it'll be edited and cut a lot shorter than this live is going to
It'll
be.
be up tomorrow, most likely. Alan around tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Oh, Wednesday, Tuesday.
That's
What the hell would you mean tomorrow? We have kids
Listen,
together.
dude, I feel you. I feel you. He does this to me all the time. That'll be just real easy. You'll get it up.
Tonight, right? You got this tonight?
Yeah.
All right, and forget it's Sunday.
So yeah, look for this video edited shorter to make better use of your time on Brendan Allen's channel. Link is in the description of this video. And I think it's also been dropped several times in this chat. Yes, Derek is 7'5" now. He continues to grow.
8 foot tall.
What was funny was seeing Michael yesterday in that group of behemoths, and he's actually the little feller.
No, Michael has that good angle. With a good half step in front of him,
That left arm looking good.
Levin Gasparini, glad you are here.
The worst person to
What's
take
for lunch,
pictures
Levin?
is photo.
We're gonna have
Photo's
Giordano's
standing
later.
next to his massive arm and just start leaning in closer and closer as it's getting picture. Like, bro, enough. You already got,
You got
24
37
arms.
arms. What are you doing?
All right. 20-inch forms. Who was that, our third round?
Third, yeah.
This is the start of our third round?
Start of our fourth.
Yeah, so if you've been used to watching Michael work out on our channel, you know his workouts are like 11 minutes. So since he's been doing Brandon's workout plan, he's getting extra doses of his gym time, and he absolutely loves it. Thanks, Phil, for dropping that merch there. Thanks for dropping that link there. On that site, you will actually see, baby, show us your jersey, please. This is the Monster Factory jersey. This is the ones the athletes get with their names on the back. But you can order the jersey without the name. Now, you can always go have the name added by yourself, but you can order the jersey right from Monster.
Factory.
It will say Monster Factory.
Yeah.
But you can order it from monstermichaeltodd.com, click shop, click apparel, and it's there. Use code MONSTER20 on 9line website. Save yourself 20%. This is a 9line product.
I'm gonna try to do them just
We don't
short
have
range
much
motions.
elbows down,
But
but-
How's the elbow? You said the elbow's hurting, but how about the shoulder?
fine. Elbow hurts.
You know, Snickers, I think it really, I always set things to 1080p, but I think it really depends on what the Wi-Fi will allow. I'm not certain here. And I know that out here, we're lucky to be able to have the stream going this long, so I don't know if that has anything to do with the setting. Soul Cobra ordered his Monster Factory t-shirt.
There you go, there you go. Last one.
Appreciate support.
A lot of orders.
Brandon Allen, is there anywhere that people can go to get your workout plans?
Yeah, head over to filthypowerindustries.com and just in templates.
Come on, big man.
Now here to the custom programming, like I did for Michael and Chance. Shoot me a DM on Instagram, Brandon Allen Filthy Powers on Instagram, or you can also send me an email at filthypowerprogramming@yahoo.com.
Alrighty.
So I need Derek standing here for me to practice my just me outside press. I've succeeded if I can reset.
Yeah, for all of you wanting to see Michael and Derek have a match, they actually had a match earlier in this stream.
You guys missed it. Sorry.
You guys missed it.
Edit that out.
Right.
Okay, lateral raises.
All right. Come on.
We're gonna do 8s, so probably 30s
Okay.
for 4 sets of 8.
How do you want them?
About your height. Or the best you can with your arm.
No, they're working.
There you go. Tiny little dress.
I love the beard boom. People talking about all the beards popping up. I love beards.
Derek's starting to sprout one.
Check him out.
Go through the ceiling.
He's such a narrow range of motion. I don't know why he didn't have a wider wingspan.
Can y'all feel that wind?
Right?
Just-
Let's just run through them.
I don't remember how many sets it is.
4.
Devin's forearm says, seriously, make a thumb war tournament. Internet gold. Thanks, Phil, for dropping Brandon's Instagram there. Yes, and that is where you can DM him, guys.
Yep.
He says, and ladies, he's got plans for ladies as well.
Yep. I actually have more female clients than male.
Ah,
Dude. Girls are way easier too. They don't argue. They just do the work. Then I have some meatheads that do too much extra work.
I don't know anyone like that.
I'm like, all right, curls today, 3x5. He posted a video of a single rap. That's not 3x5.
have you blocked his Instagram yet? You're just
When I look at it, I just, face palm.
Derek is a growing boy. He's filling out those feet.
The kid arms yesterday, I had 22.
Size 20 shoe on the kid yesterday, guys. If you did not,
16, and then
You know how hard it was to find those?
I mean, at 20, for real.
if you did not see the tournament yesterday, Michael, tell him about the kid.
21 years old, out of Kansas, trains with the guys up there from Primal Beef Jerky.
Do we know his name?
Yeah,
Benjamin.
Benji, I think so they call him. But
Website, online.
6'8",
I ordered
440,
14, so I have to order everything.
master size 20 shoe. Just a 21-year-old kid.
So what do y'all think?
He sticks with
I don't
it.
like it.
Bright future?
I'm so flat-footed. And then
He's been in 2 years, I think,
I feel like when I do-
or just over a year, something like that.
Giant sizes though.
Yeah. But
And he ended up in the finals left-handed.
16 bands
Yeah.
on pump.
So when I went to that,
Or semifinals. Was it semifinals? Finals left-handed.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
they're like, we don't have any. Yeah.
That's how I used to do it. I'd call ahead like, you guys have anything 14? Okay, I'll do that. And then, but now that with bands.com makes it so much easier. Last round.
You're earning that pizza today, aren't you, babe?
Yes.
Ah, back up, back up, back up. Oh, you're going to be happy about that.
Big bicep, man.
Yes, sir.
Check out this.
Ah, don't you do that
I got
again.
that earlier. So, I can't tell a story. It's funny.
You can't tell the story. We're on a live.
Yeah.
Tell it. Tell it. Let's hear
So,
it.
I got Rebecca's attention earlier, and I was going to do a,
He's like, you got a video.
well, no, I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah.
I just had, hey, we had a serious conversation real quick. Well, then, once I told her, she said, oh, we got to do that video. So, she's getting ready for video, and I'm like, all right, so we had a serious conversation. And I just jerked my pants down. And
Like-
she's filming the whole time. Which I knew we'd get a laugh out of her because my pants are But, well, I wanted, if I didn't want an extra 3,000 subscribers, I would put that at the end of the video.
Right.
Ah,
But, because she was expecting to say what I had said. Caught her off guard. It's pretty
So
funny.
we're going to increase weight each set until we fail at
What are we
10.
doing?
Reverse flies. So,
Oh, rear delts.
yeah, so you're going to go palms up
Uh-huh.
on the grip. And come out.
Yeah, I've never done that. No, I mean, I've done reverse flies, but I've never done that.
Oh, so you want to do a palm,
I have a machine.
oh yeah, like the rear delt or the
Yeah.
like that.
Like that.
That's fine. Just start switching your hands upside down. You'll see the difference right now.
All right, so
oh no, that was not a negative response. I love the more tournament idea.
I don't know.
We line it up. Try to get those palms up.
palms up.
Yeah. There we go. And then we're just pinching in the back. There we go.
I'm gonna forget my reps.
10.
What's that feel like, babe?
Okay.
Awesome.
Derek, if you're sore, go palms down.
Well, let's try it on first here. See how it feels. So, do it.
Yep. And then arms as straight as you can and expand out. Reverse slide.
Have you guys ever done rear delts this way? comment down below.
4, 5, 6.
I'm telling you though, these arms looking huge. I don't know if that's just me or these are magic mirror. I don't know.
A little bit of both.
That's just exactly what I do on the pec deck.
Mirror on the way home, taking this back with me. Look enormous.
These were at my gym when I saw my gym open. They're just closet mirrors.
Oh,
that
really?
I bought off some lady on Marketplace.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. They do.
I was like, I just need one of them. She's like, well, you're taking all 4 of them. And I was like, all right.
Marcus, I like that idea. Undercards could be thumb wars. You win your thumb war, you can work up to having an arm wrestling match. Is that how that works?
10 reps. We can go back down and wait. Just want to get 10 reps up. Rear delts are very undertrained, and it's very important in powerlifting and bench pressing. But you use your rear delt so much and you're stabilizing the way down. I, in fact, tore my supraspinatus and teres minor benching from neglecting rear delt training. And then once I got back in it, then I haven't had an injury since.
Isn't that the tear that
Phil?
Sarah had against Gabby?
Teres minor,
Super spinning.
supraspinatus, yeah.
That's what I think.
They're the same area. That kind of,
Phil, we actually head home tomorrow night. We have the red eye. Baby, I was filming the back of your head. I'm just saying your ears might be really big right
You got
now.
massive ears? Games, baby. Games.
2 more.
Whatever it is.
Good.
Ear gains, skull gains.
Have the guys all serious for the thumb wars. I'm telling you, this Levin guy's really working hard on our thumb war tournament.
Except he wanted to happen, huh? So we'll pay-per-view live stream it. Have all the top guys. Everybody thinks it's going to be arm wrestling, but it's in thumb wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it felt kind of heavy. I don't know.
Well, let's just go up a little bit.
When I say it felt heavy,
I train these a lot, so.
Okay, guys, I'm fixing to sit down a minute. My back is killing me. We might just watch them for a little bit. I don't know how much is left of this workout, but they are putting in some hard work.
I think 3 people in a workout's the max, like the perfect amount. As long as you just keep rotating through the 3 of you guys.
it's like the Rodman wrestling.
You need about a minute rest, and then you're able to go through. 2 people is good too, but sometimes you start bullshitting too much in between sets.
Yeah,
Because like you're trying to kill a little time, but not too much. I think 3 is perfect.
it does work out. Control moving on the way in on anything. Look good though. Sometimes it's that when you come back. that you
After
get
I do
injured.
mine, that'll be 3, and we have 1 more. After I do mine, then there's 1 more 3. Come on, I'll put it in.
What was your name again?
Brid-
Horrible at names, I'll tell you what. Because you're shaking your hand and telling your name, oh, it's Jimmy Garner. Like, I have no clue what your name is. Ever. I mean, you can be an old lady, I'm like, hey, no, I'm not.
All you remember
I have no clue. But,
Brandon, what's next for you?
LA Fit Expo, May 21st.
May 21st. There's something special about that
date.
date.
On May 21st.
Yes.
Corey's pulling Brian, I'm pulling Rivez. Derek's got a thumb war.
All right, last time. Yeah, so I'm 6 weeks out right from it in the middle of the peaking block, so I'm very overworked right now, which is fine. I don't need to be strong until May 21st. So.
It's a really tough balance for Michael right now because he wants to hit all those numbers on his lifts. You know this.
You know,
And he's got
And-
a match every other month. He's like, hey, what about this one? What about this one? I'm like, all right, I mean, we'll make it work.
we'll figure it out.
So what I'm saying is it's hard for him to take that time off that like he should for an arm wrestling match because he wants to hit the numbers on
Well, you
lifts.
tell me how to get all the work done, right?
Sure.
So I just don't take you, the 2 weeks before, I don't take any days
All right,
off,
so we
and I just run all the days together, right?
I'm not mad at it.
So it's 10 days straight, and then I don't work out past Tuesday.
Just remember, there's no miracles in strength training. You get in what you put out. That's why I love this sport. You can't buy anything. Everything you have is through hard work. So if you don't do the work, you won't get the results. That's not a problem with Michael. He gets the work done.
Has to be done, right?
You know, Alex Clark, I don't know much about Devon's training. Derek, Michael, Brandon, do any of you guys know, does Derek lift weight. I mean, not Derek. Does Devon lift weights?
Yep.
Pancakes and bacon.
Pancakes and bacon. Maple,
That's what I got.
maple syrup.
Yeah, Devin works out like 3 times a day, but it's a different style of training. Devin does very small micro movements. Obviously, it works for him. Who would tell him otherwise? But everyone has different muscle fiber types too. Michael and Devin don't have the same type of muscles. Like, and Michael's way more explosive than Devin. Devin is way more rubbery and long, lasting muscles. So their training obviously is going to be different. Like Dennis and Plankoff and Michael aren't going to train the same either. Like everyone, they're going to have different styles that work for their genetics. Derek, last one, big guy.
This style seems to be working
Oh, did
well
you
for
go?
your.
Yeah, he went.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're done
You
then.
did go after me, didn't you?
Yep, we're done.
This style seems to be working well
So
for your
that's the
genetics.
workout, right?
Oh, we're done with the workout?
Yeah, so now I'm going to take my post-workout, then we go arm wrestling.
Okay.
So I think it's me and you, honey, and a super match. I pretty much can't arm wrestle somebody else, just me and Rebecca.
I'm whipping your ass left.
Pretty much the only shot I got. But she called me out lefty, so I'm definitely going to need the left is injured.
Guys, okay, I'm going to show you the backyard. You've already seen it if you've watched Derek pull Devon. Hoping the Wi-Fi continues good out here. I'm sorry, Adam. I can't do anything about the stream. The Wi-Fi signal out here is weak. Brandon looks like a tank. Yes, he does. So here is the table. There's the awesome pool, which I think that's a must in California. Alex, we've already actually talked a bit about the rule set. The thing is that Michael and I, we really don't have a comment on that. And there's no reason for us to comment on that because that's between 2 grown men that they know what the rules are. And if there's really a disagreement, they'll settle it themselves.
Honey, can you give me a water, please?
I think the community involvement is just to help create hype for the match. Marcus, I love the pool too. But let me tell you what I really love. If you guys know Michael and let me see. Here we are. Look at you. Look at you. Mwah. He gets good kisses. Yes, you do. Oh my goodness, look at him. Oh, he's so beautiful. And he got a little friend. He's a little more busy. She doesn't want to hang around too much. She gives drive-by kisses. It is actually quite pleasant today. It's probably 70s.
Yeah, 74. I think it's the high today. We got super lucky and a light breeze. So.
Oh, it feels amazing.
I'm just going to tell you, the mirror and lighting in front of the dumbbells, very good for your abs.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good spot.
I'm
good
really,
spot.
really good looking over here.
Oh, wow, they got the
play
pass-through
wrestling
window,
now?
babe. Look. From the kitchen. That's badass.
I need a couple minutes. My shoulder's straining.
Oh, what did you have for your post-workout?
Breach.
Breach?
Redcon 1. Check them out. Use code Monster20.
Yeah, get 20% off. So, Michael, we're doing our transformation strictly on their products. We're using a couple of different proteins a day. The pre-workout, we also use one of their thermogenics. And
Your left shoulder's straight. That's what I'm saying. Want to do right?
Yeah, I was doing everything to calm down.
Okay.
we're having great results.
Yeah, right here. So bathroom or garage is straight ahead.
Alex, Michael is having a ball with left-hand matches. He's totally enjoying pulling left-handed. When I put up our video, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be out there on other platforms, but when I put up our video of his left-hand super match yesterday against Ryan Espy, even though he's taken the loss, you'll hear how much fun he's having, and that's one thing that I'm absolutely enjoying. So, yes, there will definitely be more left-hand matches in the future. It's just fun to have something that's not near the pressure where you can just have a good time. Because that's what arm wrestling's supposed to be, a good time.
It's always a lot more fun when you win.
It is a lot. Okay, so losing is not quite as much fun.
Imagine when I went to Dubai, it took us 32 hours to get home. If
Yeah.
I was coming home on a loss, 32 hours of flying, oh.
Yeah, we've been there, done that, and it does suck a bit. It does suck. Fox 8 Ball in the house. Hello. Yeah, we're about to get on the table. Michael wants to do a little pulling. I think because one thing that's going on with Michael with his training is, and it's something that's always been an issue, he's limited on training partners. And one thing that is great well, that we really enjoyed about the RV tour is getting to grab onto a whole bunch of different arms, right? Well, since we've been home, he hasn't really had that opportunity. So there's a table. They might have intentions of avoiding it, but it never works out
Hey,
that way.
Mega Mike's asking if he should pull a Masters in Arizona.
Always pull master.
No, Mega Mike, you should not pull Masters.
Don't have a division that I can enter
You
and
big
expect
bully.
me not to enter. When I turn 50 next year, I'm entering everything.
It's like Brandon going the novice.
You'll see Michael in Masters, Grandmasters. Don't let him turn 60 and then he'll be an Ultra
No,
Masters.
I'm doing it all. Doing it
Yes,
all.
he is.
Not bad for a powerlifter, huh?
Yeah, after pulling can be fun. Michael doesn't participate in a whole lot of after pulling most of the time, like after a competition, because he feels like if he gets off the table without injury, he's just chancing.
So much pain in my right. In my left.
I'm sure.
Are we going to be stopping through Sturgis again? Ryan? I don't know. Okay, so Sturgis was
Well, yeah,
kind
I'm not gonna have anything for you.
of okay, but it wasn't really my thing.
Powder, second shot.
I totally loved
.com.
South Dakota and stuff, though.
It's sticky.
Let's see that.
It is sticky. Right here, guys. Head over to filthypowderindustries.com and get your scented chalk.
What is the scent?
Oh, this is strung out citrus.
Ah.
Sniff, don't snort.
Uh,
You guys are doing the same thing.
it's not good.
I got pretty tired.
All I know is there's a good smelling air freshener in your house. I don't know what it is, but there's a good smell when I walk.
I just don't flush.
Oh, it's the candle.
There you go. So
It's not him.
I smell amazing. Just ask me.
just ask me.
Don't ask anyone else. You just you right to this fast, you know, I'm not-
Okay, guys, drop down in the comments. Are we going to see a double kings move?
We see double kings?
No way. Hey, Lash, babe, can you give me a Band-Aid real quick for my elbow? I don't want to bust this open. Just my elbow yesterday.
Do you travel with liquid skin?
No,
We take it to tournaments just for stuff like that.
I've only done one tournament, mind you. And, you know, luckily it was a shallow turnout tournament.
So, I've realized I'm not getting a tight strap in Europe. Like a very, very loose strap. And even Haristo, who is the Kings mover, gave me the loosest strap in the history of straps, right?
Gosh, disregard.
Hey, don't give away too much.
Oh,
You always give away. Give away off camera.
For a while, it's lower.
Hey.
I've been practicing it. And I think it's because I'm just, I want to protect my riser. It controls the strap. So, because that's how I win. It's no longer sideways attacking, it's center table control with back pressure.
Well, do you think, was Gennady playing games with his palm and creating space, or was it the red flag?
I pulled wrong. I let all the people on YouTube get to me. And
No,
I found,
I mean in terms of the looseness of the strap, was Gennady creating space?
no, he just wouldn't tighten it.
Really?
Like I'm telling you, it was sad loose. And because here's it. Even though I was pulling wrong, that first strap match, when I stopped him, like, yeah, I would have won that all day if I had a tight strap. All day, but it was so loose, he just walked right out of it. Because once I stopped him there, it's like, I got this.
Right.
And then he walked out of the strap, like, well, I don't have this. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Phil, I like the sound of that. I just want Michael to get over there into Arm Wars because I just love what Neil is doing. I just love that whole production. And if it's going to include having Don Underwood back in, the more the merrier.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, too much. Way too much for me.
It's just riser and but you're beat. You're beat up.
Yeah, even fresh. I don't think it would make much difference.
Sorry about that.
Too much.
Oh, he just stood
All
up.
right,
I'm telling you, once arm wrestlers start to watch, they cannot stay seated
we're
and be like,
retarded.
yeah.
We hold hands for fun. Hey.
So what I have been doing lately is taking a pre-workout
Before you train?
because I need to get pumped.
Okay, but you want to do it before a match, obviously.
Well, oh, no way.
Right.
But when I'm training with Corey, I try to get pumped.
The training fatigue state, yeah, makes sense.
Derek is massive.
Huge.
Look, okay, first of all, look, he's just like folded up underneath the table, right? How much does MMT weigh currently? 75, I think. 275-ish.
Let me see if I can drag it with you. My nervous system feels
You just train hard, man. It's short rest periods too. It's
You going in or going out?
I'm pretty
No, I'm not too. That's the thing, you keep holding on to always.
Oh, no. Okay, we can.
Oh, we don't have to. No, whatever you want to do. Okay.
close. Two stubborn bastards.
Stubborn.
It's weird for you to come back. You come back from this somehow. I mean, how's he gonna get hold of
a
me?
way to make it.
Gotta get a hold of me somehow.
Yeah.
So, and that was without the strap. So sorry. So, that's got, Devin, Derek's got a good hand there, doesn't he, babe?
Yeah, thanks for the park.
This is where the things start falling really bad. That's too hard. Sideways too early. That's right. Because of the mic, if I sideways too early, it's done.
Alex, Michael does have pre-match rituals, and I'm going to tell you what he does basically is about, of course, he tapers off his workouts, he tapers off his table time, but on the day of, funny little things I'm going to let you guys in on. On the day of, he will put on some sort of muscle rub on his arm. He'll take ibuprofen, 2 hours out? 2 to 3 hours out, he'll take ibuprofen, 4 of them. Put muscle rub on his arm, put a jacket over his arm. Then, about an hour before his match, he actually chalks up his hand. And he will not touch a thing with that hand.
Here to do.
Well, as I
Push this.
forcing webbing up, I'm making sure this stays back the whole time until you close your hand.
So how you push the webbing?
Come on this side, guys.
Height here?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not about getting this, it's about pushing this up.
Yeah, just retract my webbing
You're
up.
pulling your thumb back.
Yeah, keep my thumb back so you can. I don't want to be deep in my palm. That's the last place I want to be.
Right.
So keep my thumb up until he closes his hand, and hopefully I just close my thumb like that. I'm loving his hand already.
Yeah.
Playing.
Did you do it low or high?
I'm going lower.
Okay.
I'm trying to practice that.
Okay.
We can season just over there.
Okay, that's my arms.
The key is for control center.
All I know is that riser's looking healthier, honey.
The back pressure is the key for me. Because what happens, and even though he's spent right now, if I can keep this back pressure loaded, as they apply side pressure, they buckle their own wrist.
As soon as you pull, yeah.
But if I try to attack here
You buckle your wrist.
instead of here, I get stuck. Then they can win the height game.
Okay. So you're just saying center, table, and back is all
Back
you're
pressure.
trying to do.
Control hand peg to hand peg center.
Okay.
Don't care so much about left to right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just so shot. I can't even hold it.
It's rest. Yeah. There's no,
So, guys, what you're watching right now is these. If you weren't watching previously, they just went through a hella workout. Chest,
So just to
back.
pull with you, because we did no bicep. Biceps already done. But it's because of the pre-workout. You know, pre-worked out before the workout.
Right.
Then you get a pump. But if you never, so Richard Lucky's loved the man. You cannot convince him not to use a pre-workout before your arm wrestles. Because he's so used to using pre-workout. He loves it. I'm like, dude, you don't do that. You get pumped. So never, ever, ever do I do pre-workout. But I do caffeine before arm wrestling.
which is actually fine because
But
it
it-
restricts capillaries, so it'll reduce blood
Absolutely.
flow. Right.
In training, I always do a pre-workout. Because you want to be able to perform during a pump, right?
Sure.
Because if I wouldn't have got pumped, I wouldn't have lost.
Well,
I would have won. Well,
in Richard's
fucking
defense-
change your hand pump.
Right,
you know?
Richard's defense, though, he may be so immune to the beta alanine and
He's not.
everything, and it
Every
works
match,
out.
his
He's
forearm
so
blows up like crazy.
yeah.
He just loves what makes him feel. He's just, I mean, he's just committed to it. He's like, this one.
What is it? It's a meathead.
Yeah, we're all.
I can't do anything.
We're good. Yeah.
So you want to just sit down?
Step tables.
Corey Bresnan did enough
Smack my
work.
head.
Yeah, you go right through the roof. Corey Bresnan did some work on my arm yesterday. He's going to be over here in a little bit.
Corey's coming?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if he'll make it in time for you guys. We'll see.
What are you doing for this?
For fingers, we're cutting. Fingers, man, I'm not trying to grippers for fun, but letting the barbell, letting my fingers and standing over it, racket, fingertips, full grip, and then full wrist curl from the front.
Oh, look at the big guy.
That's it. Tim got me on that like a couple years ago.
Here, scoot over and chat with him.
My grip's actually gotten a lot stronger.
Let me get my glasses so I can see.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna
so
move you.
This, without the strap and slow pulling, this cup feels really strong.
Yeah, the hand and wrist feels good.
Here you go.
We can go get my glasses out of the gym, sweetheart?
Yeah, you guys can get ready to chat with Derek, Brandon, and Michael yourself. They're chilling after a very tough workout.
Good times, Arms are massive. Huge. But, so yeah, I'm down 20 pounds. Nutrition's been on point. We had a cheat meal in March. We have a cheat meal tomorrow. I've got one May 23rd in Amsterdam because Rebecca's like, they're known for the pancakes. So that we're like, we wait till we come home from Istanbul to have that.
Right.
But the objective is to get not light, but as lean as I possibly can. Just because so much of my arm wrestling is my confidence.
Right.
And so much of my confidence is whether I feel like a fatty or not. You know what I'm saying? So if I can not be a fatty, then I think we're good. Honey, where's the live chat?
Oh,
They come up when they're ready. I'm gonna go get my computer.
no one's talking to us.
Yeah, they had it. I think it's gone or something.
Well, it's no, it's
Oh, okay.
there.
Yeah.
It's there. Okay.
All right.
Do not turn that fan on Derek. It's a risk.
I got to see. I'm so anal. This shit's gonna be. All right. So you're waiting on Dave. What you said? July 9th, same day as my bed.
Yeah, hopefully early July. Dave doesn't know that yet. I mean, but
Yeah.
the one I'm looking at for the locking in, hopefully early July. I believe it's July 9th. Maybe earlier than that. Maybe the weekend before that.
July 2nd.
Yeah,
4th
it might
July
be.
weekend.
Yeah. But yeah, as soon as I lock it in, everybody else will know for sure.
Cool. What do you think about Dave versus Alex?
Yeah, I mean, Alex ran into strong Dave Chafee. I mean, the question in regards to Dave was how strong was he leading into that? And he was strong, but he still did the same Dave.
Same thing.
Dave
So what I got from it, I didn't mean to cut you off what you're saying, was that Alex has a phenomenal lever and a phenomenal hand.
Mm-hmm.
When he runs into someone who can match those weapons,
Right.
he doesn't have his arm's not the level of his hand and wrist. And that's common with long levered, strong hand dominant arm wrestlers, like Matt Mask.
Oh, that one will scare
His
the hell out
hand
of
and
me.
lever is ridiculous. He doesn't have the arm to back it up once he gets tied
I've gone all the way on
to
my
someone who
hands.
can match those things.
Right.
So, I mean, a lot of it comes down to that. So, I really want the match with Alex because as long as I pull correctly, I think he runs into the same thing. Like, I think I protect my riser, I get a good slip, get the strap, protect my riser, keep my pronation engaged, apply the back pressure, and before you know it, he's at least in this position.
Right.
Like I might be as well, but now he's going to have to outlast me over multiple rounds with an extended bicep. And I think I like my chances there.
That's your spot. I mean, if he gets there, there's not too many people that beat you in that kind of grind, for sure.
What it came down to was I got so much hate for losing. So I'm like, fuck it, I'd rather be hated for winning. If I'm going to be hated, I might as well be hated for winning. You know what I mean? He's horrible, he kings move, but I'm winning. So I'm like, I'm going to accept the hate, but I'm going to get hated for winning. So I'm finally open to learning the strap shit that you guys do, because I always just wanted just a tight strap.
Right.
Just duct tape me to the guy, right? Well, I realized I'm not going to get the tight strap because I picked the side of the table where the buckle's on my hand thinking I get control of how tight it is. They did not. They're like, that's tight enough. I'm like, but that's horrible,
Yeah.
And it just, so I can no longer count on getting a tight strap. So I have to learn how to arm wrestle within the strap, versus just tie me to somebody and somebody say go. But
I mean, that's a big controversy right now, right? Strap game, straps, auto straps, no straps, how tight the straps are. That was what people were talking about previously. Especially a lot of the Utah guys, Bob Brown and them have a big stance on that, on having a loose strap. Bob Brown promotes having a loose strap.
And I don't understand that because he's an open top roller.
He says the straps shouldn't dictate who wins or losses, just keep you from slipping apart.
And I completely
Cranks
disagree.
it pretty tight with me when I pull him. He seems to crank it pretty tight with me when I pulled him.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I mean, because but I guess, it's just the purest side of arm wrestling, right? Well, you have to earn the strap. And I agree. You can't just say every match starts in the strap, although some of us would like that. But I honestly, if it's not slipping here, if it's slipping anywhere in the center, I now believe the match. So tie me together. Somebody say go.
Yeah, and you
But-
can feel more things out, and it's less
100%.
damaging outside of the straps.
Right.
If someone's stronger than you inside the straps and you get pulled through, it's way more damaging than getting pulled through outside. You can stay in the wrist. It won't tear you up as much, nearly. Yeah, that's always an interesting debate in the tight strap. Because Simon Barachoa promotes a tight strap. He says a strap is designed to keep you palm to palm, which is old school fair arm wrestling. You should be palm to palm with me. You should not be able to slide up in my fingers or grasping hands palm to palm. So it's a tight strap. And then Bob Brown, the other side of the coin, says, no, straps just keep you from slipping apart. So you should be able to do whatever you can do outside the straps, but just the ropes keep your wrists together so you can't come apart.
Right.
And it's like, I thought about it a lot. Like, I don't know. It seems kind of crazy. I don't know which one's supposed to be the true
Which
way.
one's most entertaining or what's the best for entertainment value?
Well, I mean, I think if in a loose strap there'd be more options, right? Then there would still be climbing and sliding around and more activity inside the hands. I would think.
There's a lot more movement.
So maybe that, but I don't know. I mean, but then again, like, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think on
My
that.
stance is a tight strap. Just in case you guys, if y'all were curious or got misunderstood somehow, duct tape me to the guy, and I'll be happy. You know.
Some people have been asking questions.
Yeah, because I can't see, so you go ahead.
I'm leaving.
You're out, brother? Hey.
Pleasure meeting you.
God bless. Nice meeting you as well.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Seeing you, bud.
Nice seeing you.
So, can you see
Thank you
good?
so much.
Yeah, I can see. Okay, I know
You're
somebody.
the man. You're the moderator
Well,
now.
I'm going to read for you.
Okay.
So Marcus Thompson, this is a shout out to Brandon, says it's brilliant that Brandon moved into arm wrestling and invited top guys in his home and is producing some great content. Absolutely. Dan Siegmiller says he's very excited to see you, Derek, versus Alex Kurdecha. And Fox 8 Ball says, looking good, Mike. There was something I needed to ask.
Put your big hand up there.
Oh, there.
That's a big hand.
Where was it?
See, this is not supposed to be a hand of a super heavyweight
Oh.
elite guy, right? I mean,
Marcus
seriously, it's not big.
Thompson
It's just
wants
thick.
you both to. This is geared towards Derek, but I want Michael to answer as well. Do you train more table time, gym time, or vice versa? And what do you recommend?
Okay.
You take it first.
Personally, right now, I'm on every other week. I table time every other weekend, and then so that way I get like at least a week and a half. I get at least a week and a half of like solid gym work without being too beat up. So I do table time, and then 2 weeks of kind of heavy lifting and then table time. But like my stance on it though, in terms of my opinion, is like no matter what your training style is, no matter what your approach is, all table time, all gym, pulley systems and rubber bands, whatever you do, there's no way of getting to any significant level without shit your pants heavy somewhere being involved. So John Brzezinski is all table time with world champions. Devin Laird has an amazing team and he's pulling a million times a day. But everybody has heavy lifting. No matter which way you look at it, there's crazy resistance. That's the only thing I see that's like a common denominator, in my opinion.
So I believe when you're new to arm wrestle as much as possible. No one has the same hand. Nobody pulls the same. Yes, sir. Nobody pulls the same. Nobody has the same hand. Once you become a high-level arm wrestler, you know how to arm wrestle, it comes down to who's stronger. Like it really does. So if you already know how to arm wrestle, table time about building power. And it's not just, muscle groups. It's strengthen your riser, strengthen your pronation, strengthen your cup. It's those particular strengths. Now, for a very long time, due to my injuries, I only trained in the gym. And I only got on table tournaments. Well, then Corey started training with me, and then we started frequently getting on the table. And then I did the tour, and so I've been on the table a lot more in the last few years than I have in the last decade. But at the end of it, it is trying to get a program that works for you, that you can see consistent progress with, and know that each prep before your next main match, you're better than you were previously. That's always the goal.
Yeah. I promote that with my team too, guys. Like, I mean, in terms of like, phases of your wrestling career, new guys. Table time is the most important thing, 100%. You're gonna not only are you gonna learn how to be safe, you're gonna learn the basics of arm wrestling. You're gonna start reformatting your joints and your bones and your structure for arm wrestling. And it's a new workout, so you're gonna make solid gains in your muscles, just like you do whenever you start doing a new workout in the gym. You start doing a new set of curls or bench, it's gonna hit you completely different. So you have so much to gain from table time when you're brand new. It's like not even close. It's the most important for sure.
I agree.
So, guys, I think we're good.
Called it.
Yeah, let's call it. We have taken up enough of Brandon's space. He's been awesome.
Yeah.
He's been awesome to have us here in his home and in his gym. Hope you guys enjoyed watching Michael, Brandon, and Derek. Go back and watch from the beginning if you want to see the hard-ass workout, but also be looking at Brandon Allen Healthy Power, right? Link is in the description. Go to his channel, subscribe. They'll be dropping the video just from the workout, edited up for your time on Wednesday. And if you're not subscribed already to Arm Wrestling Derek, you should do so and do so right away.
Thank
We
you.
good?
Hey, absolutely. Take care, guys. See you next week.